we're going to talk about one of the most popular shonen animes going on, Black Clover. Black Clover is a shonen manga written and drawn by Yuki Tabata. It has been pre-published since February 16, 2015 in the magazine Weekly Shonen Jump, then published in bound volumes by the Japanese publisher Shueisha. In January 2020, the manga sold 10 million copies.
Asta is a determined young boy who lives with his childhood friend, Yuno, in an orphanage in Clover Kingdom. Since childhood, Asta has the ambition to become the Wizard King, which also inspired Yuno to want the same. But unfortunately, Asta was born without any magical talent, while Yuno has spectacular predispositions.
When they reach their 15 years old, all the young people of the kingdom are invited to a ceremony where they are given their grimoire. While Yuno receives the legendary grimoire with a 4-leaf clover, which is considered a myth, Asta receives nothing. After the ceremony, Yuno is attacked by a brigand who wishes to steal his grimoire and then try to sell it.
Asta rushes to save him but finds himself in trouble. Luckily, he is saved by a mysterious grimoire with a 5-leaf clover and a large rusty sword, which symbolizes the demon. Eventually, Asta and Yuno both vow to fight for the title of the Wizard King.
Asta is a short young man with an exceptionally muscular build. A thick-headed person who won't give up no matter what he's put through, no matter his situation is.
Mother!
Please be quiet. And don't interrupt me. Thank you. Anyways, as I was saying, he's not the type of people who let things down easily. So I bet our senpai Hulud will extract all of the moral only from Asta.
Hey! How dare you stick your nose in what doesn't concern you? Come on, don't reveal my job secrets!
That will teach you not to stick your nose in my speech and interrupt me, little devil.
I didn't do anything bad! I just added some spices to your boring utterance!
Boring? Says the... Just keep talking, it's your turn.
Well, after making their promise, Asta and Yuno registered for the exam. They were ridiculed by the noble candidates. Asta was approached by Seki Bronzaza, an arrogant nobleman who offers to help him with the exam. As it progresses, Yuno outperforms the other candidates. Asta fails, and Seki shows off his skill at his expense. The final test is one-on-one duel. Seki chooses Asta as his opponent, revealing his contempt for Asta's lack of magic and his own desire to become a magic knight for the easy lifestyle. As the duel begins, Seki summons a magic shield in the hope that Asta will embarrass himself trying to get past it. Asta summons his sword and defeats Seki. However, repeating his promise to achieve his dream of becoming the Wizard King.
Hey, serves him right. He deserves this defeat. Yuno was selected by all 9 squad captains, which is unheard of, and joins the Golden Dawn, which usually accepts only a royalty and nobility. Asta is almost sent home when Yami Skehiro, the intimidating captain of the Black Bulls, accepts him. He was brought to their hideout, rushes inside to introduce himself, and is struck by a magical explosion. As he is thrown backwards, Yami welcomes him to the Black Bulls, the worst magic knight squad in the kingdom. Asta befriends its members, starting from
Magnus Wing. He is Yami's right-hand man. Despite his angry character, he can be very loyal to his comrades. It is also him who will accompany Asta and Noel during the first mission.
Luck Voltia, my favorite character, and Magna's best friend. He loves fighting strong opponents and especially disturbing Magna.
Charmy. Despite her childish appearance, emphasized by her small size, she's a 19-year-old girl. She's also a great eater who devours huge amounts of food. She says, moreover, that her main motivation to become a magic knight was to be able to eat as much as she wanted. She uses cotton as magic, and she can be really terrifying sometimes. In the latest episodes, it was revealed that she's a half dwarf. Well, that explains her eating greed.
Vanessa Enoteka. This young woman is known in particular by the public for her love for drink, and in particular the wine which she drinks a lot. Vanessa dresses in a very casual way. In fact, she's content to wear her underwear and the cape of her company. Uses the magic of the threads, which allows her to create magical threads, invisible or not, in order to hinder her enemies or help her allies by manipulating them like puppets.
Finral. This young man is the eldest son of House Vode, a noble family of the Kingdom of Clover specializing in the use of space magic. This is the type of magic he uses, but his lack of ability to employing it for combat made his father turn away from him, who preferred to focus on Finral's little brother, Langris.
Noelle Sylvia. Proud of herself, youngest of the family Sylvia. She couldn't control her water magic spells, and that made her despised by her brothers and sister. She's secretly in love with Asta, but he's too dumb to realize that. Sorry, girl.
Gosh Adley. He has a weird obsession with his little sister. What a psycho. Not that kind towards his comrades. He didn't really join the Magic Knights for other reason than for his sister that he's obsessed with.
Yeah, we get it. Can you talk about something else other than this sister and obsession stuff? This is weird.
And can you shut your mouth and wait for your turn properly? Thank you.
Yeah, as I was saying, he wasn't that good for the squad until in a fight against some enemies and with his friends helping him. He realized that he wasn't alone and that he should have relied on his comrades whenever he needs them. That was the turning point that changed him even a little bit. And his magic, powerful, is that of mirrors.
Yup. And then there is Grace, so shy. This night mage is specialized in transformation magic. She can change her appearance at will to imitate her comrades, which she often does when she is on a mission with another member of the squad.
Gordon is a slender young man with a pale skin, so introvert and shy. We can barely hear him talking. And that made the rest of the Black Bulls confused about his complex personality. And since he freaks them out, they just keep their distance from him. But in a latest episode, he will finally talk louder and reveal his true feelings.
And last but not least, Zora Ideal, known as the cool masked guy in the series. He hates royalty, cause they were responsible for his father's death that joined the Magic Knight squad even if he was a peasant. Some fans described him as a jerk, but he has a strong reason why he's got a somewhat bad behavior. Loves to prank people, especially Asta, and then laugh at them. He uses trap magic.
Anyways, these characters will face together all kinds of danger. Will pass through tragedies and joys, through different thrilling adventures that are gonna hold your breaths, guys. They will challenge difficulties with perseverance. Yeah, that's it. They taught us that being weak is nothing to be ashamed of. Staying weak is. That our magic is not giving up. Taught us to surpass our limits. Right here and right now. Asta was approached by Sike Bronzaza.
Black Clover is a shonen manga written and drawn by Yuki Tabata. It has been pre-published since February 16, 2015.
Eventually, Asta and Yunu both vowed to fight for the title for the...
Be quiet and don't interrupt me, please. Anyways, as I was saying, he's not the type of people who let things down easily. So I bet our senpai Khulud. Oh mon dieu!
Asta rushes to save him but finds himself in trouble.
When they reach their 15 years old, all the young people of the kingdom. No.
Well, after making their promise, Asta and Yunu, you what?
And last but not least, Zora Ideal, known as the cool masked guy in the series. He hates royalty, because they were responsible for his father's death that joined the Magic Knight Squires even if he was... Squires? Wait, did I say squires?